Hello students, welcome to the question of the day. Today is the 5th April and we are going to discuss another important question that is from the topic SQL function. So let's start the discussion without any delay. And the question will be on your screen. This is the question. This is the question that is having the 2 marks, and let's study this question and we will solve it. This question has internal choice, that is, or either you can solve this question or you can solve this question. So Mr. Satvir is a tutor in a coaching center. Computer Solutions has created the following table to store the records of the students. He has created this table that has having the name as a student and having the 4 columns, that is serial number, student name, date of birth and fees. Respective entries are given here. Now he has asked that question, you need to answer. He has written some SQL statements, predict the output of the following queries, and in internal choice he has assumed the same table and asked some different questions. Based on the table given above, help Mr. Satvir writing queries for the following task. So these 2 questions are given. I will solve the first portion of the question and then the second choice given question in the next section. So let's start and solve the first portion of the question. So first portion of the question is having this one. We need to predict the output. Okay, this table is given and we need to predict the output of this SQL statement. So for that purpose I am writing the answer. First question, we have to use the select command. Select maximum, then month. This is the max function, this is the month function, and this is the DOB column name. Okay, and from the student, so what he is actually trying to get in output is the month, that is month of the date of birth, which value is the maximum among that. So actually the output should be the first we need to apply the month function. If you see the 2 functions, then what you need to do, you need to apply the innermost function first. So month function on this date of birth column, what it will return, it is a single row function. Month function is a single row function, and date time function, month function will return the month of this column date of birth. So month of this date of birth column will be 7, then 1, then 8, and then 5, and output of this month function is given to this maximum function, and maximum function is the aggregate function. It will find out the maximum value among these months. So which is the maximum value? 8 is the maximum value in this particular months. So the output of this query will be 8. So you need to write the answer as 8. Okay, now I think you got it. First we have solved the month function's output. It is a single row function. It will return 4 outputs, that is 7, 1, 8, 5, and then the output of this month function is given to max function, and max function is aggregate function, which will find out the maximum value of the month. So integer maximum value is what? 8 is the maximum value. So 8 is the output. Now in the second portion is this. Select S name from student where year of DOB is 2000. First of all, you need to apply this function year function. What year function will do? Function will extract these years. Okay, these are the years in date. So it will extract 2004, it will extract 2005, it will extract 2000, and it will extract 2007. Now in where condition it is mentioned, year of DOBs are these, and one of the value that is equivalent to 2000. Which one value is equivalent to 2000? 2004 is not equivalent to 2000, 2005 is not equivalent to 2000, 2000 is equivalent to 2000. So the name of the student whose year of date of birth is 2000, that name we need to write down in the output. So 2000 year is this, and this is belong to that particular row, and the name of this particular student is Bridges. So output will be Bridges here. You got it or not? First you need to know what is the output of year function. Year function will extract the year from the date of birth, and it should be equal to 2000. So for which student it is equal to 2000? it's Bridges. So we have to print the S name column value. So S name column value is here Bridges. So output is Bridges. So this is the 2 mark question. 1 mark for this and 1 mark for this. If you write these answers correctly, you will get the 2 marks. So that is this question. Now we will go and see the internal choice. Internal choice is given, same table we need to consider, and based on the table given above, this table we need to consider Mr. Satvir writing queries for the following task. You need to help Mr. Satvir to write the queries for following task. First task is that to display the date of birth of youngest and oldest student. You need to write down the query to display the date of birth of the youngest and oldest student. So to calculate the youngest, we use the min function, and to calculate the oldest, we will use the max function. So min function on date of birth column will return the youngest child, and max function on date of birth column will return the oldest student. So how will you write the query, SQL query, to display the date of birth of the youngest and oldest student? So you will write select first, in that case select, and then you will write this max, min, whatever you want, min, and then date of birth, DOB, it should be DOB, you will write in capitals, DOB from, and then table name is what? Student. So you will write like this. Okay, that will print the minimum date of birth, and oh sorry, I have forgot something. We will write max function also in the same query, because it is asking youngest and oldest student date of birth in the same query. So comma, you will write max and date of birth from, then you will write from, and then you will write student. So this is the answer of the first question. Using min DOB, you will get the youngest date of birth, and using max, you will get the oldest student date of birth. So this way you can write. Second query is what? To display the name of those students whose birth month is May. Whose birth month is May, he want to display that name, Lisa, let's suppose the output will be, but he is asking not output, he is asking the query. So how will you write this query? So you know how can you extract the month from this date of birth? You can use the month function to extract the date of month. So if you write month of DOB, then it will return you the month number like 5, 8, 1, 2, or other way you can also use. Let me write first using the month DOB. So you will write select, and then you will write what the name we need to display. So we need to display name only. So you will write select as name, and then from which table we want to display, student table, then you will write student, and where condition you will put up, and in the where condition what you will write, you will write month of DOB. Month of DOB should be equals to, now I am roughing some portion from here so that we can get some space. Okay, so we will write month of DOB should be 5. So this way you can write this query. So it will display the name of the student whose month in the date of birth is 5, or we can say May is the 5. Why we have passed this 5 equals to 5 only? Because January month we have 1, February month we have 2, March month we have 3, April month we have 4 number, and May month we have 5 number, and so on up to December month you will have the 12 value. Okay, so this is the month values. January have the 1 value, that's why May had the 5 value, so we have used month of DOB equals to 5. If you want to write like that, you can write like that also. And if you, another way is also there. If you know the month name function, what the month name function do? Month name function on DOB, what it will do? It will return the name of the months. Like in that case it will return July, in that case it will return January, okay? In that case it will return August, and in that case it will return May. Okay, so how can you write this query? Same query using month name function. Select as name, and then you will write from, then you will write student, and then you will write where month name, and then you will write DOB column here. I am roughing some portion from here so that it can get in that space. Month name and DOB column, and then equals to May. Okay, that way also you can write this answer. So either you write this query, either you write this query, both are the right answer for second portion. Okay, so I hope you understand these queries. Thank you so much. If you have another solution, there might be some different solution also possible, but if you know these solution, then let me know through the comment section of this video. Thank you so much. And if you like this video, please press on the like button and share it with your classmates so that everyone can get benefited. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video with some another important question.